Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Rachel here with Rachelsuniquecrafts. Let's have some Friday night crafting. So when you jump on, say hello. Let me know you're here. We're going to be making a patriotic wreath tonight. So I'm going to turn you down. And I've been having some issues with my camera stand, so let's just hope we don't go kaput and fall down. So, let's see here. I'm scared to move it too much or it's gonna fall. Here we go. All right. Looks kind of dull. There's my sweet friend Diane. Hey. I'm so happy y'all are here, and it's Friday. It's finally the weekend. So, I had this 21-inch red and white mesh, and I didn't have a whole lot of it, so let's see. I was afraid that I wasn't going to have enough to go around, so I tested it, and I had barely enough. So anyway, then I've got the 10-inch mesh, and I've cut these in 22-inch strips. And the way I do my ruffles is just like this. I cut them with a rotary tool. And once I get them 22 inches, I curl them on each end. And then walk them up through the middle. Just like that. And I like these. Hey, Miss Shirley, how are you? Welcome. And y'all, Facebook does not show me all of the comments sometimes. When I get off and I try to reply to everybody, then I don't see all the comments. So then I go back and I see some more, and usually a day later I see the rest of them. And then I comment. So I will comment when I see your, I reply to your comment when I see it. But just know that Facebook does not show us everybody's comments, and that aggravates me to no end. Hence why I love YouTube. So if y'all haven't found me on YouTube yet, y'all need to find me on YouTube, because I've got videos going up over there of crafts that I don't post to Facebook. YouTube's nicer. We won't tell nobody that, y'all. Anyway, I did 6 ruffles on top, and I did 9 on bottom. So that has made up our wreath. Look how pretty. And there's my sweet friend Tammy. Okay, how are you tonight? It's finally Friday. All right, look here tonight, and y'all, this is gonna look backwards on y'all's end, but it's just because the camera's flipped. And my ring light is putting a circle on there, so let me dim that a little bit so it doesn't put a... Isn't that cute? The little red truck with the gnome. It says Gnome in the USA. So, Miss Robin with Robin's Wreathery makes these. Let me turn my light back on. She makes these and she sells them in her Etsy shop. So, hi everyone. Hey Miss Mary, how are you? So if y'all are looking for a sign, and she makes the little gnomes to match, so y'all have to go check her out if you need a sign or a gnome to match your sign. And she'll be on here in a few minutes commenting, and she'll put her link in the comments. So I've got I cut my ribbon tails at 13 inches. And I've got a rick rack. I've got one with stars and stripes and another one with stars and stripes. So that's going to be one set of ribbon tails. And then I've used this plaid because the sign had plaid in it. And it's got the stars and the stripes. So let's get started. All right, I fold them in half so it gives me a crease to the center of my ribbon tails. And we'll gather them in the center. All right. Let's get this party started. And now I'm just going around to every ruffle and going to put in my ribbon tails. And it's got a pipe cleaner or Chanel stem, whatever you want to call it, on every one. I don't undo mine, I just keep going on top. I spread my, see, I'm going to go the opposite way of this one. I spread my ribbon tails out because if you're just going to cover your ribbon tails up, why put them in there? I mean, why? You should only have one or two if you're just going to cover them up. So I like for all my ribbons to show. And they are all wired ribbons, so you can shape them. But I do like to pull them so that you see all of your ribbon tails. And Miss Robin is commenting as Rachel's Unique Crafts, so she has made it. And who else is there? Somebody else. Hey, Miss Dawn, how are you? There's my sweet friend, Miss Dawn. And y'all, I was telling y'all, she's going to put the link to her signs and her gnomes in the comments. Because Miss Robin, she's to her Etsy shop. She makes the signs and the gnomes to match the signs. She does a wonderful job. She does beautiful work. And she is a dear sweet friend. So, and that makes it even better because she's a sweet person. So, y'all go check her out. And if you hadn't liked her page, you can go do that too. She's got a Facebook page, Robin's Wreathery. So, classes. Robin's Wreathery and classes. So, this is going to be so bright and so pretty. And gnomes are very popular this year, just like last year. For Christmas, they're going to be popular for the fall. Robin also has other gnome signs that are darling. And y'all, I'm mixing this up, doing where it's got the plaid and then one with the red and white, blue stripes and stars. I'm just alternating them. Y'all, I'm so happy it's the weekend. Y'all just don't know. It looks like I'm going to be on Amazon ordering another stand here. Very pretty. There's my sweet mama. Y'all, the comment Patsy Lowry is my mother. And she is the sweetest woman you'll ever meet. She likes to joke around. She likes to pick on people, laugh and have fun. She's a jokester. Okay. Okay, here. Seems like I've been going around this wreath for half the night already. I'm just putting the ribbon in there and twisting it. I spread my ribbon tails out. They're wire ribbon, so you can rub your fingers like that and they'll just curl and shape any way you want them to. Now, I haven't emptied no ribbon rolls tonight, but look at here. Does mesh rolls count? Empty mesh roll, empty mesh roll. The rule is, if you empty a roll of ribbon, you get to replace it and buy 3 more rolls. So I haven't heard what the rule is for the mesh. But we have a small, a 10-inch and a 21-inch. They got emptied tonight. I haven't bought mesh in a hot minute, so I'm kind of low on that. I've got some burlap that I need to make some patriotic burlaps. And y'all, on the top, y'all can't see it right now, but on the top of my ribbon rack, I've got little tubs that's got the ribbon and the signs and this, all the accessories ready for me to make a wreath. I think I've got a I think there's a watermelon, a peach, a bumblebee, and I think a breast cancer awareness. I've just got up there waiting to be made. But I've been crafting. So now I've got to get out some more videos this weekend. I just need more time in my day is what I need. So, okay, we've got the bottom. Now let's jump on the top. Well, there we go. Our mesh likes to grab our ribbon tails. I'm just pulling them apart so we can see all the pretty ribbon tails. I'll tell you what I did forget, again, the tulle. I put tulle around my pipe cleaners just to kind of hide them. Everybody doesn't do that, and you can hide them without doing it. But it gives another layer of texture, and I like the look of it. So got a scraggly there. Who else is glad it's the weekend? Are y'all as happy for the weekend as I am? I am so happy. so happy. Do a Friday happy dance is what we need to do. It is so hot and muggy down here. It's not even funny. If it's this hot now, imagine what August is going to be. We are almost through with our ribbon tails. We will then apply our sign, and then we'll make us a bow. Now the red trucks are still popular. The gnomes are still popular. Ladybugs. Bumblebees. And to me, patriotic is always in season. We have made this one very thick. You barely see a little hole right there, even in the middle of it. So pretty. Turn her loose. Sometimes the little wire sticks out past the fabric of the ribbon and catches, and you just barely trim it off and it'll be fine. It'll be fine, fine, fine. Okay. So, love that plaid. Thank you, Miss Robin. Look at here. Okay. Now for the sign. I'll show you the sign again. That ring light puts a little ring on it. This is Gnome in the USA. And it is printed right. It's just backwards for y'all because of my camera being turned. So, Miss Robin, she put the link to her shop for these signs and the gnomes to match it. So, if you need a sign, if you need a gnome, go check her shop out. And we're going to attach it now. She does beautiful work. She's got gnome signs for fall, for Christmas. Now, I need to put this up on a high spot because I don't want my sign falling down and getting lost in my wreath. Okay, so I'm going straight through the mesh, and I need to get on Miss Dawn's site and get me one of those needles. Okay, I'm not going to pull so tight that it pulls my sign down into the wreath and gets lost in everything, but I want it snug so that it doesn't jiggle loose. So I'm just going to pull it just tight enough that it fits snug. Okay, now we're gonna go, and even though it covers up part of those ribbons, I still like putting the ribbon tails in there because see how it comes out at the top of the sign? And I can bring it over here to peek out at the side and down here at the bottom. Okay. Well, she's posting this in the comments here on Facebook. When I upload this video to YouTube, the description, the link for these signs and gnomes will be listed in the description of the video. So once it gets uploaded to YouTube, it will be, you can find the signs and all. We'll have the link in the description. I just needed to say that for my YouTubers. Okay, all I'm doing now is wrapping it around one of the rings of the wreath frame. This is probably about the most boringest part of the video is attaching the sign. Okay. So now we have it here. And the reason why I like to put them on the, there's 4 wires that I'm attaching it with, because you can kind of align your sign to face the way that you want it. If it needs to be pulled up, if it needs to be pulled down, you can kind of guide it if you have the corners that you're adjusting it with. And you can make it more stable that way. Some people just, you know, used to, and that's fine. But I just find it easier to navigate and secure with 4. Takes a few extra minutes, but that's okay. And that way, see, shaking it, and it won't. Need to get back in the frame of the picture, don't I? Get back here. It looks dark down there at the bottom to me. Back up a little bit. Maybe y'all can see better. Somebody should have told me, hey, move. Move over. So this is our last corner to wire down. Get it around the wire down the frame. And see, I didn't have to pull tight or anything. See, it doesn't, it's not all jiggly and all, and it's just perfect in there. All right. Let's make a bow. Stuff going everywhere, like Santa Claus. He's everywhere. All right, we're gonna lay that up there. let's see what we can get made here. All right. And look what I got. It's a truck with a flag, and it matches our sign. I did not have enough to do the tails, so with this. So what we're gonna do is I'm putting a little piece of mesh on the bottom of my bow. It just helps it to stand up, just not get caught and buried all down in the bottom of the wreath. I'm going to start out with 12-inch tails. And I'm going to do about a 7-inch loop. I use a clothespin there. You don't have to. Most people don't. But I like to know that my ribbon's not going nowhere. It's not moving from me. Let's add some stars and stripes in here. Now I'm going to add, I added 2 loops on the bottom. I'm adding 1 loop, and I'm not going to make it quite as big. It's about 1/2 inch shorter. Awesome idea. Thank you. All right. This way, it kind of peeks through. And once again, we're not hiding any of our ribbons. Okay. Now this one. I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. Now, I don't want my trucks upside down. So I'm going to hand do this one for a moment. I hate to see a design of a bow and something be upside down. I just want to fix it. No offense if y'all do that, but I just want to go fix it for them. So there is a way to do this where it's not upside down. So our ribbon is matching our sign. So see, our truck is going up and he's coming down. He's not really upside down, even on the tails. He's just going up and down. It's like a two-lane highway there. And then our trucks and our bow is going to all be right side up. And there is a way to do it. If your design is where it's going to be upside down, you can cut your tails and do a cheater tail. Okay. Let's add some of these stars in here. And the reason I'm adding this one is because it's a little darker. And I can add this one to the middle. And it not get lost in the colors. I love this little rick-rack. So cute. All right, I'm making one loop. Now that's a thick bow right there. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide this off of here. As I slide it up, I've got a finger, a thumb and a finger on each side. I've got my two fingers up under there guiding it up. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to bring my zip tie right in that crease. And because I kind of put my ribbons where I want them to be as I go along, they're kind of already in place. So I'm pulling tight. Now I've got my pipe cleaner up under here. I'll twist it. Center one's going to hide all the mechanics. Now, it doesn't matter where I put my bow, it's not going to sink down. See, because right where I want it is right where this tie is. And if I didn't have this piece of mesh on here, it would fall down into the wreath, and then it would be kind of lost. But that is right where I need to place it. So I'm not worried that it's there because I know that mesh is going to hold it up. And I'm just taking my pipe cleaner straight through all the mesh. It goes right on through. If I don't pull it right back out. Tell me to get my big head out of the camera, y'all. Okay. Turn it around here so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'll take it up on another bar back here. Twist it a couple of times. See, with me moving it around and all, my ribbon got all twisted and all out of shape, but it's all wired, so you fluff it out and make it poofy, kind of like I like my hair. Poofy. You get it poofy, you get closer to Jesus. Closer up there in the sky. Okay, so let's trim our tails, or ribbon tails here. And I'll go back when we're done and trim off all the wires underneath from the sign. And get all that pretty. I need to layer these. Make them all just a tiny bit shorter than each other so that you see all the different colors of the tails. And this ribbon tail so I know how short and how long to cut it. Y'all, Hobby and Lobby and all that are getting in their Christmas and their fall. I'm still enjoying the summer. I feel like we just got out of Christmas. I know it's that time to start all that, but whew. Help me get in the mood for that. All right. So you just pull your ribbons like that, and they just fluff right back out. It's like ironing your shirt or whatever. It just fluffs right back out. You can kind of twirl your this one needs to go the other way. Your ribbons, kind of ring them around. I like that look. And in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about with the tulle, there's a beautiful bow. Love it. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Robin. All right, y'all, let me get the tulle. It's right around the corner here. I'm not leaving, but just for a second, I'll grab some. Let's get red. I think red would be pretty. And here's what I do with tulle. I take it about 10 inches and I make a loop, kind of like the breast cancer awareness loop. You just make a loop, and then down here at the bottom of your loop, I put it into one side of the pipe cleaner tail, and then I push it to the bottom and I twist it. I leave about 1 inch, cut the rest off, and then I fold that pipe cleaner up under there. You can fan this out And let me show y'all what that looks like. So see, you can't see my pipe cleaner now. It's gone. And it gives another layer of different fabric, a different texture. Just make a loop. I mean, this doesn't take but a few seconds to push it down on there. Good idea. Thank you, Diane. I gotta hide all the mechanics, everything. So, just remember, if you need signs for a wreath, or you can put signs on. She's got door hangers. Click that link and check out Miss Robin's Etsy shop for signs and gnomes and door hangers and rails. And my rails came from her. If y'all remember the bumblebee rail and the bear rail, the ladybug rail, and I've got more signs that I haven't gotten done yet. It's on my list to do. So now, if y'all haven't followed me on YouTube, y'all need to go over there and subscribe and hit the bell. I do all kind of arts and crafts over there. I just posted a $3 bird feeder, big bird feeder today. And I made it so that the crows hopefully can't get to my bird seed. We have the most crows in our backyard, and they try to eat our bird seed. They try to eat my little dog's dog food. I have to scare them off my back porch from eating her food. I think they'd eat anything. They're about like a buzzard. So this tool, I'm cutting it in 10 inches increments. This gives it a different texture, different dimension, and all the while hides that Chanel stem, or if you want to call it a Chanel stem or pipe cleaner, either one. So we'll be finished with it after this. Making sure I don't miss. We got 2 more on this bottom row, and I know the one up under the sign is hid too good. I probably couldn't get to it. But it'll be listed in my Etsy shop. Or if you have a special, looking for a special wreath, you can go check out my Etsy shop and look in there. Or private message me. I've got some that are not listed that I need to get listed. That's all the ones on the bottom. I need 2 up here to finish the top. Who has special plans this weekend? What are y'all doing? So we're going to do this right here because it's in open view. Y'all, close to where we live, there's a Highway 28 longest yard sale. I really want to go to it, but I really need to get some work around here done. I'm torn. What do I do? I am going to put one right there. It's about 40 miles, I think, 40, 50 miles of yard sales at people's houses and churches and all the things. I want to go and I want to get some stuff done here. I need 48 hours in a day. In a day, I do. Y'all don't tell my boss. Probably in the end of July, I'm going to start taking a little time off. Right now, we're under a heavy load, and there's no way. But that load should be lifting a little bit. Come the middle, the end of July. And it will be where I might could take a week off at a time then, maybe. And it not just stress me to the gills. See, this one is right up here on the top. It would have been hard to hide it without something on top of it. So I just fold it up under there. And voila. That one I can get to. Even though nobody might not see it, it's just because I know it and I can get to it. I think it turned out very pretty. Refluff my bow, but that'll be okay too. Some of them ribbons that's just hid up under there. Pull them out that way. Fluff our loops. I just want to see ribbons going everywhere. That's why I like to fluff them and show all the ribbons off. Because if you're buying them and you're putting them in there, you want to be able to see them all. How pretty. Isn't that pretty? So, go check out Miss Robin's shop in Etsy. The links are there. If you need signs or gnomes to match your signs, check it out. Now, if you need a finished wreath, this one will be uploaded in my Etsy shop. If you don't see what you're looking for, message me, and I can tell you where it's at. Okay, y'all. Trying to get it where y'all can see a good picture of it. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Let me see if I can turn y'all up without the stand falling. I may have to hold it. I gotta get on Amazon when I get off so I can get me a new stand. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. Thank y'all. I love you all. Make something pretty. Make it unique. Get to crafting and make something and enjoy it. Make it to your design. And I'm probably making y'all drunk. Simply beautiful, Rachel. Thank you, Miss Marianne. I appreciate you being here. So y'all have an awesome weekend. Love you too. Thank you, Miss Robin. I love you, sweet friend. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go and before this camera falls. And I will see y'all Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. So y'all have a great weekend. I love y'all. Bye-bye.